There are some cases where justice is immediate, and then there are cases where it takes decades to arrive. This is one of those cases. It was a quiet night, the kind of night where nothing feels out of place. A young couple parked along a secluded road, what people often call a lover's lane, a place meant for privacy, for conversation, for a moment away from everything else. But that night, someone else was there. The crime. What happened was sudden, violent, and final. Two lives were taken on a road that should have been forgettable, and instead became the center of a mystery that would last for decades. The initial investigation. Law enforcement responded. They processed the scene, collected evidence, and followed what leads they had. But something critical was missing. There was no clear suspect, no immediate answers, just a crime and silence. Time passes. Days turn into weeks, weeks turned into years, and eventually, years into decades. The case didn't disappear, but like many others without resolution, it went cold. For the families, time didn't move forward the same way. There are no clear endings, no explanation, no understanding of why. Just questions that don't have anywhere to go. The shift. And then, decades later, something changed. Not the case itself, but the tools available to investigate it. Advancements in forensic science, particularly DNA analysis, began to reopen cases that had long been silent. Evidence that had once been collected was examined again. The break. And this time, it spoke. A profile emerged, a connection was made, and a name surfaced. Floyd William Parrott. After 36 years, the case had direction again. The arrest. An arrest was made decades after the crime, decades after the family were left waiting. A man who had lived years of his life without being held accountable, now facing the weight of what had been left unresolved. Legal analysis. Cases like this carry a different kind of complexity because time doesn't just pass, it changes the legal landscape. Evidence must withstand decades of scrutiny. Chain of custody, which is literally a timeline of where the evidence was at a certain time, has to also be intact, meaning law enforcement have to dot their I's and cross their T's, right? They have to be very regimented, making sure that everything is in the exact place it needs to be, because otherwise the defense attorney could argue chain of custody and potentially get some of that evidence thrown out. Memories fade, as we know. People pass away. Eyewitnesses, sometimes you lose them through the passage of time. Witnesses become less reliable because they may not recall. And yet, the burden of proof remains exactly the same. Let's talk about the psychological layer. There's also the question that lingers. What does it mean to live 36 years without accountability? Did he believe he had gotten away with it? Did time create distance or just delay the inevitable? Victim reflection, and for the families, what does justice look like now, after decades of waiting, after years of unanswered questions, after carrying something that never fully resolved? Justice may arrive, but it does not erase time. Justice delayed is not the same as justice denied, but it is different. In closing, some cases fade, others wait, and sometimes they wait for the moment when the truth can finally be heard, even if it takes decades. This is Grace and Gavel, where truth meets compassion. My name is Buffy, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in, and I hope that you enjoyed this story. I know I haven't done true crime in a little bit. I will be coming back to it, so stay tuned. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for tuning in. It means a lot to me, each and every one of you, for your support. I appreciate it. Have a great day, and hopefully you'll come back and see me again soon. Bye-bye.